Welcome to Breaking Bread, guys. In this episode, we are in Park Slope around Resurrection Coptic Catholic Church. We're going to eat some really good food and learn some stuff, so make sure you stay with us. Hey everyone, on this episode of Breaking Bread, we are going to be around Resurrection Coptic Catholic Church in Park Slope. Now, some people from this neighborhood insist that this is the South Slope, but it's up to you. Now, this neighborhood is really residential, but don't let it fool you. There's a cozy little restaurant around every corner, and I can't wait to explore. Of course, Monsignor Jamie is going to meet us a little later on, but let's get started. So I'm not wasting any time on this episode of Breaking Bread, and what better way to set off the day than making bread, Indian bread that is. So I'm inside of Boraka restaurant with the owner Kamal and the non-expert Jalal, and they gave me a little lesson, so now I'm gonna make fresh naan for you. So tell me how the dough is made. What do you make it with?
Flour, cream, salt, sugar, pepper.
Sugar, pepper, what else?
Egg yolk, fresh
Egg yolk?
egg.
Okay. Now I'm gonna make onion naan. And that's a specialty. You can get it plain, you can get it with garlic, right?
Onion, mint.
So you guys have some lovely onions here, which I love savory.
Let me
What
help
is-
you with the cooking.
Perfect. Now what is this in the onion? A little saffron?
Saffron on it.
Give it that pretty yellow color.
Absolutely.
And this is
Chili. Oh my God.
fresh cilantro.
And
Ah,
I am the helper.
chaat masala.
Chaat masala. Touch of it. Touch of it.
You know I like it spicy. It's okay. So when you
Let's
masala
stuff
means yeah, and then stuff it. I'm sorry, I'm just going on not telling you guys because I already got a lesson. So now masala means mixed spice, right?
It's a masala spice. Masala is a kind of curry dish, but this is masala spice.
Okay. How am I doing, Jalal?
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Okay.
Look at the very good.
So I've got it pretty much laid out, but then I'm gonna turn the reins over to Jalal so
Let
he
Jalal
can
finish it up.
get it perfect. Yeah, you don't want your naan too thick. And then, after you've got it all laid out, he puts it on this thing to give it that perfect circular shape. Notice you never really get naan bread that's like a weird shape. And then you put it in your clay oven.
Clay oven.
Yeah, you can't just throw this into a preheated oven at 350.
No.
It has to go in a very specific
Very
kind of clay oven.
To make that oven naan.
And then how long do we cook that for?
3 to 5 minutes.
All right, well, next up, my favorite thing on the Indian appetizer menu, pakoras. Now, they're like vegetable fritters. They usually have cauliflower, onion, right? A little carrot. Depends on what kind you
Potato.
get. Potato. But here, they make it with bananas. Who knew? I never heard of that before.
Something really interesting.
So I've got Arif, who's the appetizer expert here at Boraka, and he's going to show me how to make it. And you guys just do the regular banana, come on?
Just a simple regular banana.
All right, and then what do you do?
Let's slice it up. Arif will slice it up for you.
All right. And then what's that there?
That's the sauce for pakora sauce, which is made with the besan, cream, and sugar, salt, pepper.
So you put the banana in
Dip it
there.
into there and fry it.
All right, sounds good. So, I mean, you guys have heard me say I'll eat anything fried. I'll eat a fried carrot. Well, now today I'm going to eat a fried banana in a way that I've never had it before. So then take this off.
Take the fill up
All right.
and dip it into the sauce.
I can just put one or two of these in there, right?
And you
'Cause
could
we-
even put it in the oil if you want.
Okay. I'm feeling very
Very
much
cooking.
like a cook today.
You got all the credit of us.
I'm good teachers. So we'll put that in there. We just mix it together, right?
Uh-huh.
Is that good?
Yeah.
And then next up, it
Just
goes.
dip it into the oil.
So Arif will put that right in the oil for us, which is hot and ready to go. And then how long do do we fry these for, Kamal?
Like you will see until the color comes brown. Don't fry it up too much, like then it's going to be burned. Brown is perfect for it. The besan you could eat it even it's little bit uncooked. So
Oh, wow.
it's really
That's
nice.
perfect. It kind of puffed up around the banana.
Yes, it is. Okay.
I'm so excited. You guys know I love new appetizers. And I'm going to taste them and tell you how good they are. And my delicious onion naan is ready. Well, I did a good job. This looks really good. The onions and cilantro are all in there. And now I'm going to go taste it and tell you how my handiwork came out. I think we discovered some deliciousness. So Kamal also hooked me up with some tandoori chicken, which I love. Classic Indian dish, of course. And I've got to try my fritters, see what they're like.
Don't forget the
Thank
naan.
you. Is this the naan I made?
Yes.
Well, wait, you got to taste it and tell me how it is.
You are the best.
Thank you.
I have to go back to work.
All right, thanks.
Enjoy.
So I'm going to get to work too. We're going to get right to these banana fritters. Like I told you guys, I love pakoras. Never had a banana pakora though. Different. It's kind of like a marrying between the sweet and the savory. The outside is just a little flavorful, and of course a banana is sweet. That's good. And of course, let me try the naan that I made. Delicious if I don't say so myself. Well, that's not just because I made it. Of course, they made the dough and everything was already here. You know what? I really like Boraka. It's quaint, it's comfortable. So far, the food is delicious, and tandoori chicken is delicious too. Whenever you're in the neighborhood, you gotta check this place out. Quick, good eating. Welcome back to Breaking Bread, guys. I'm having a great time hanging out in Park Slope with you. So now I want to head over to Resurrection Coptic Catholic Church to say hi while I'm in the neighborhood. Okay, guys, I decided to come in Resurrection Coptic Catholic Church so you guys could meet Father Joseph and Deacon Izat. And maybe, Deacon, can you give us an explanation on what it means to be Coptic?
Well, Coptic only called after the Egyptians as Christians. And at one time, Egypt was all Christians before the year 632. We are here, we have been here for the past 25 years, and we have been the first church to be established out of Egypt in the entire world, actually, as Copts, right here in Brooklyn, yes.
The people here come and they feel the church is their home, the home of all the community. It's not just for a small part of them, but all, when they come to church, they feel that they are at home, and they remind what is happening.
And it's kind of like, it is a link to back home too at the same time, because you kind of know, you're learning what's going on in your own community, but you also learn what's going on with the Christian community back home too.
So we are not really a very big community, but it's a small community, but it's active, and the people, even the distance is far away from here, but they try to come from everywhere, from New York, or some of them from New Jersey.
Okay, well that's what small and strong is good. I thank you guys so much for having me today. Now I'm gonna go and explore the rest of the neighborhood around here.
Thank you for coming
Okay,
to
thank
us.
you.
My
Thank
pleasure.
you very
Thank
much.
you.
God bless you.
Hey guys, we're still hanging out in Park Slope, but you guys know how I love this neighborhood. So our next spot is the Magnolia restaurant that serves good old-fashioned American comfort food. I'm thinking hamburger. Let's get in there and see what they've got. Okay guys, this is Roger, the owner of Magnolia Restaurant. Thanks for having us today.
You're welcome. Thanks, Toddy.
So tell me about your restaurant. How long has it been here? What kind of food do you guys serve?
We've been here, actually, next week will be our 10th anniversary.
Awesome.
February 17th, 2000 is when we opened. Back then, there was hardly anybody on 6th Avenue doing a restaurant. And our original concept was we wanted to bring some kind of like a Manhattan feel to Brooklyn, so people in our burgeoning neighborhood here wouldn't have to travel into the city all the time.
You're from Brooklyn?
Yes, I'm born and raised here.
All right, all right. Now, this is your beef and shrimp dumpling, right?
Mm-hmm. We stuffed that with shrimp and beef, and then he serves it with a nice Asian rice wine dipping sauce.
Oh. This is really good.
Glad
I
you
like it. And I like them steamed. They don't have to necessarily be fried.
A little healthier than the fried.
A little bit. And what's this here?
Those are our crab cakes, and they've been on our menu right from the very beginning and are one of our most popular appetizers.
Well, this is a first for Breaking Bread. I'm going to get in there and I'm going to make a burger. I've never made a burger before.
All right, but now you're going to have a burger, but there's going to be a little difference to the burger you're going to have.
Okay, I love surprises. And I'll just work on these just for a couple more minutes.
Enjoy.
And then I'll get in there, meet Ramon, and make my very first hamburger on Breaking Bread. All right, guys, I am here in the kitchen with Chef Ramon, and we're making their classic all-American burger. Now, you are gonna be shocked when you see this burger come together. Now, the first thing we do is we take the beef, right? Mm-hmm. Grilled on a charcoal grill. Nice.
Okay.
All right. Now, we all know a burger takes a few minutes to cook on each side, but now this is where the good part comes in. It is made and then sandwiched between two grilled cheese tomato sandwiches. And we're gonna make the grilled cheese now. So what's the first part?
Pan ready. Next is bread.
Spreading our bread out. Butter, of course. Gotta have a lot of butter on that bread to get that crispy goodness on a grilled cheese sandwich. And we put that on one side of all 4 pieces of bread. Awesome. Classic American cheese. And last piece.
Okay, next with the tomato.
All right. Not too thick slices of tomato when you're making these.
2 pieces.
Yeah.
Piece of tomato.
The grilled cheese are golden brown on every side. I mean, look at this, guys. When I said perfectly golden brown, I was not joking. So we're gonna set that to the side and let those sit, but still stay warm on our grill. Wait for that burger to finish cooking on both sides. And now it's time to crisp up this bacon.
Now we'll go with the caramelized onions.
Ah, caramelized onions. Oh my gosh, you know that guy makes everything taste good, you guys. Same pan as the bacon. Still already a little oily. Get everything nice and crispy. Our burger looks ready.
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah, want me to get it?
Yeah. Okay, now we make the burger.
Okay, put the burger together.
This is how we do.
I'm having flashbacks of working in the kitchen with my mom. This is so much fun.
The burger, put the caramelized onions on top, 1 piece of
Lettuce.
lettuce,
Nice.
crispy bacon on top,
All right.
and put the second one on top. I use 2
Toothpicks,
Toothpicks.
very necessary. Because when you're cutting a big, hefty sandwich together, without them holding the bread in place, it'll be like all over the place. So this would be very necessary in this kind of sandwich. Right down, diagonally. Oh my gosh, here you guys have it, all American burger, but you gotta see this. Look at that cheese oozing out and melting out of the grilled cheese sandwiches. This is gonna be crazy. Time to try it and tell you how it is. Okay, Roger, I'm trying to like contain my excitement about this burger.
Well, I don't blame you because that is a very special burger.
Special, this looks like some serious eating right here. So I just can't wait any longer. I have to take a bite and taste it.
Well, let me know what you think.
I will. It was so fun cooking with Ramon too. He kind of let me get in there and help a little bit. Let's see here.
A lot of people have to squish it down a little bit before they eat it.
Me, I don't mess around. I just go right in there for it. This is serious business. This is crazy good. Not just good, this is crazy good. I love the crunchiness of the grilled cheese.
Okay.
I love the mildness of it. And I was almost afraid, to be honest with you, there'd be too much cheese, but no. And the beef is good.
Came up with the idea on the 4th of July, which is why it's called the All-American Burger.
Got it, got it. This is so good. I'm really afraid that all ladylikeness is about to go out the window. So I'm gonna leave you guys with this. Come to the Magnolia restaurant and eat this burger. Nothing else to say. Serious eating. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Twist.
I gotta watch it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Hey, Monsignor.
Hey, Tati, how are you?
Great.
This is Spiro from Athena.
Spiro, nice to meet you.
And he was just showing me some of his beautiful paintings on his restaurant here.
It's beautiful.
So where were you?
I'm just coming from the church. I gotta
Ah.
tell you all about it.
Oh, I was just coming from the bishop's office.
Perfect time for lunch.
Spiro, you think it's one of your specialties? Or?
I am.
Okay.
Come on in and
Let's
try
go.
one of the
Great.
specialties.
Okay, guys, you know how we do. We went straight in for the food, and Spiro has made this beautiful cold appetizer plate for us. Thank you.
My pleasure.
So, as we're eating, tell us what we have.
Okay, basically what we have is very traditional Greek spreads.
Okay.
We have our scordaglia. Scordaglia is basically a garlic spread. The way I made it was actually with white bread, extra virgin olive oil, lots of garlic, some salt and pepper. That's the way I did it with bread. And what Tatiana's eating right now is our hummus. We actually make it here. We actually use cumin. We don't use the tahini. I think it makes it very strong, but we try to make it a little bit more milder. We actually use the chickpea juice to make it a little more creamier and give it a nice flavor.
I noticed it was very light, very
Yes.
creamy.
Yeah.
Yes, so we try to be a little bit lighter, a little more healthier, and try to make everybody
Of
as
course,
happy as
no
possible.
tahini means less fat calories, means give me some more, eat here all the time. So this is a smart man.
Now, what's this one here?
The other one we have is very traditional. This is called tzatziki, which is
Cucumber, right?
cucumber, dill, yogurt, sour cream. The next thing we have is our traditional feta. You gotta have Greek tables, always gotta have feta.
Feta and olives, of course.
Feta and olives, very good, very traditional.
Pita bread is delicious. I'm going straight
And the
in
famous
with
for
grape.
the stuffed grape leaf.
There you go. My twist to it is that I put raisin vinaigrette on top of it. I love it.
I'm telling you guys, this is good.
Thank you.
This is really good. So we're gonna head into the kitchen
Yes.
and we're gonna make something that's kind of traditional.
It's kind of traditional with my own twist.
Okay.
It's my shrimp saganaki.
So why don't we head to the kitchen and get to work?
Let's go. Well, Tati and I are in the kitchen here with Spiro. He's going to prepare one of his specialty dishes.
Yeah, I tagged along because I love Greek food, so I came to get some tips from Spiro.
So, what are we starting off with here?
We're gonna do today, we're gonna do shrimp saganaki, which is basically feta cheese, onions, olive oil, and ouzo. You gotta put the ouzo. We're gonna start off cooking the onions. So we're gonna put some olive oil. So we're using about a quarter cup of olive oil. We're gonna be using about a half of red onion. I like to use a red onion.
Sweeter, right?
It does, definitely. It makes it sweeter. So we're waiting until the onions cook a little bit, and then we're gonna throw in the shrimp, and we're gonna let it cook on both sides. We're using the jumbo shrimp to give it, I like to use, this is the ones that this dish that you're getting right now is actually the dish that we're making here. That if you ever came over here, you would be getting this dish. So now you see that the onions are getting a little bit of color.
Right. The shrimp too. You see how fast they turn color?
Exactly.
As
Now,
soon as they turn that nice orangey pink color.
exactly. We are going to use a little bit of white wine in this, just a little bit.
Is that a dry wine? Sweet?
It is. It's a dry white wine.
Wow, there you go. Whoa.
Now we're going to put a little bit of the tomato sauce.
Now this is your in-house homemade tomato sauce.
It is our homemade tomato sauce. So we do make it here.
Now, if we wanted, we could have used maybe just fresh tomatoes.
Yes, the traditional Greek shrimp saganaki, they didn't use tomato sauce. They used plum tomatoes.
Right, okay.
Or tomatoes whole, and
chop them up, and that's how they used to do it. I'm giving it my own version. I'm using a little bit of parsley just for a little bit of color. Just mix it in there, and then what we're gonna do is that, of course, you gotta add the ouzo.
Now, explain to us what ouzo is exactly.
Ouzo is a liqueur. It gives it like a fennel flavor.
Right.
It's similar to an anisette or sambuca.
Right.
Or in my wife's Colombian, so aguardiente, aguardiente.
Now that has a distinct, like a licorice taste.
It does,
to it.
licorice, yes.
Exactly.
Yes, very good. So now we're going to use a little bit of salt, just a pinch of salt, and a pinch of pepper.
Smells amazing.
Right?
So the last thing we're going to add a little bit of feta cheese. We're going to crumble it on top. Now again, it gives it a nice flavor. And with
Feta
everything.
is to Greek cooking what a Parmesan is to Italian
There
cooking,
you
right?
go, there you go. We use feta for a lot of things.
So if we wanted to make this an Italian dish, all we have to do with some Parmesan cheese over
There
pasta.
you have it. Perfect.
Well, actually, we do get a lot of Italians in
Instant
here.
Italian.
Now you can add more ouzo. I personally love a lot of ouzo.
Right.
And I would put a little bit more, but this is fine for what we're doing. We're serving this over pasta, and you can serve it any way you want. You can do it over rice, any way you like it. I like to do it over orzo. So you get like the best of both worlds because that is rice-shaped pasta.
I remember as a kid, we used to have this in soup all the time.
Oh.
It was delicious.
Yeah, it came from Greece. But we tried to.
Greece and Italian wars.
There you go.
Wow, that looks good.
Does look good.
If you'd like, you could also add a little bit of chicken stock to loosen up the sauce, you know, give it a little bit
I like
of
mine a little thick.
yeah, this is
I do.
definitely
that
a
looks
little
good.
thick.
Yeah.
And,
Wow, that looks great.
we have that.
Yes.
And then just put a
A little parsley to garnish it.
there you go.
Wow, that looks good.
Very good.
I don't know about you, Tati, but I have mine.
Oh, you're gonna share. He always shares with me.
Let's go.
Okay. This looks so good.
It really does, right?
Smells amazing too.
And it didn't take too long to make.
No, quick. Quick,
Let's see.
easy. I mean, I feel like it's something I could do at home.
I think you can.
Yeah. Taste it.
Now this is served with the orzo,
Right.
not to be mistaken with the ouzo, which is the liquor. So what do you think?
This is just a burst of flavor. And I like the taste that the ouzo is giving with it. You know, I like to cook with a lot of wines and different alcohol and food, but this is very distinct. And the feta gives another taste. It does have its own little salt. We don't need anything more. The onions marrying with the tomato.
I know we sent out some lamb strudel as well, and that's a very popular dish on the menu
strudel?
here. He
I've
said
never
it's
heard
one
of
of their
this.
most popular dishes.
Really? So it's like lamb and
In strudel dough.
vegetable. Oh, wow.
Thank you. Oh, I smell that yogurt dressing as soon as you cut into
Let me
it.
taste that. Is that mint in there too? That's delicious. I love this. The shrimp, delicious. Just a burst of flavors that you won't expect. It's so good, I can't even really compare it to anything, to be honest. We have visited some wonderful places on this episode. You gotta check them out for yourself. And we learned a lot at the Coptic Catholic Church. Bet you didn't know all that. What do you think?
I think so.
Okay, well, I'm Tati.
And I'm Monsignor Jamie. See you next time on
Breaking Bread.